Hold on, back behind.
Oh, here we go.
You're so mean to your
Oh,
origami.
Hello, stream everybody.
Hello, stream.
It's been 3 weeks since we played with the group. Also, one player's missing, so no Wookiee tonight.
Where are
But that's how it is. Oh, and you guys aren't all in Foundry. But yeah, welcome in.
yeah?
I
Oh,
see some
I gotta
people
come
lurking in
in.
chat. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, we're gonna try to. I'm gonna do a little small recap, and we're gonna try to. We're just gonna improvise from there. I was telling Sia earlier, I'm just having kind of trouble imagining where to go from because with a little break and stuff. But yeah, let me know when you're all in Foundry.
So I have to set up my fan because I think my computer's overheating a little bit. Oh, you like this computer?
I have trouble connecting.
You have trouble
Foundry.
connecting?
Yeah.
That's not good.
The biggest thing it gives me is just a screen. Like usually it just says like I cannot connect
In
to
gray?
your connection. The best thing it does for me is the screen, like the back screen, and it says Star Wars, but it doesn't load further.
Does
Doesn't
refreshing
give me the
help?
table.
Does it different?
That's what I've been. That's what I've been doing this whole time.
Let me reload it. I'm gonna close Foundry and reload it.
Okay.
So you're gonna see like a little red thing that says you lost connection.
I will jump in.
Give it a second. Okay. Star Wars. I reopened it again. Try to join and let me know. Hello, Jay Danger. How you doing?
Hey, what's up, Jay?
Some little technical issues, so don't mind us.
It's for some reason working so bad for me. Oh no.
Hmm. Bless you.
It's bad.
Oh, what's it doing?
Let me show you how.
Critical failure.
I will go fix that.
Copy it. Let me send you how my page looks like.
All right, now I'm back.
Here, I'm gonna send you a link. You can try this one. That is weird. I like how it's trying to do the pride flag.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to
Try that. Does that help? That's what I did for Dorker. Use Steam in that. Your prayers on iPhone.
Okay, that's working much better.
That works. You're in. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
It's still super slow, but like at least it works.
Can you do a dice roll? See if it at least reacts.
Did you put in my new character sheet?
What do you mean? Your stuff that you sent me, the updated? Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go. Danger. How does everything sound? Can you hear everybody? Can you let me know? Hopefully I have
Testing 1 2 1 2.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. Let me just adjust my thing. Okay. Well, okay, so it's been 3 weeks since we played. Boost Onyx and Cine. Okay, I will. I did put you guys down a bit because you're loud in my ear. Put you at 90.
Can't hear me at all? No.
I can't hear. Okay, hold on. Let me.
No.
It's always so funny when people try to like do like a smaller version of my nickname, and they always say, "Oh, like Boost Cine," and I'm like, "Cine is literally my name," but it's so funny when people call me Cine.
Yeah, that's funny.
It's like literally just my name.
Yeah, well, that's like it's also just more intuitive than Cinna, I think.
100%. I think also Cine is like for a lot of people, like kind of like, oh, it's first part, you know, that's how I want to
Yeah,
read
yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yay! Thanks, Danger. Thanks for your help.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Nice.
Okay. So yeah, it's been 3 weeks, but let's see what happened. You were all about to be punished by a hut who runs a he runs he's part of the Hut cartel, Timo the Hut, and you've all kind of like failed in your duties to him in some way. Manon, it's Manon, right? Manon, how do you say it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah, good
Manon.
job.
Good job. Okay, Manon lost a huge stolen shipment of spice from the Pike Syndicate and the
Yep.
ship that she had that belonged to her ex, and
That's not true.
and,
What happened?
and Stego was her security or whatever, but he's also kind of on the line for this lost spice. Greta, you're kind of you what is it? You failed to upgrade his like kind of his slag works, his mine.
Yeah, I was trying to upgrade his slagworks and instead like got a little ambitious and just ended up destroying it.
And
He just didn't understand my vision.
yeah, you did the worst thing possible, which is he lost profit, and now the people he doesn't care about, but having to get new equipment. That's the thing that he can't forgive, right? That costs money.
He lost profit and he lost the means to make the profit back.
Yeah. So you guys kind of ran away because him calling you in front of in his stronghold, right? Which when he's angry, he does like the equivalent of Jabba the Hutt. Like people stand over the trapdoor without realizing, and then bam, he punches it. And you don't want that. So then you kind of escaped the town of Mashuda on Tatooine, and you stole a ship from a Trandoshan, who you did kidnap. You guys kind of drugged him and took his the equivalent of car keys for him, and
Because we found him stumbling drunk.
yes, you did.
Just did not even remember this part at all.
Yeah,
Same.
and you stole his ship called the Crate Fang, which I will move to.
Oh, okay, yeah, I remember now.
Yeah. I think we should skip over the part where you go to the little space battle, just because it's been so long. We'll just get right into this. So this is what I'll set the scene up. Let me change this also.
Did I save the rulebook? I think I saved it.
Yeah. Put that down a bit. Okay. So yeah. You just stole this ship, right? From a Trandoshan, who you do have with you. It's called the Crate Fang, and after a kind of like a very speedy exit from Tatooine, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can hear over like the PA system, Timo's trying to contact the ship because he you just left the spaceport that the ship was docked at, which he has eyes on. You also Trex, the Trandoshan who you drugged. He works for Timo as well, kind of as a bounty hunter. He's mostly on his payroll rather than freelance, but because of that, he does kind of have a way of contacting him, kind of like the equivalent of a like a ham radio, right? He has this hollow, and he's like trying to yell at you guys, get back here, get back down. I'm gonna, and then you can hear him like he's like calling in favors for a Lieutenant Herkin, which is one of the Imperials here who just kind of one of the Imperials here who are they work as kind of like the sector officer, right? But he has like backroom illegal dealings with this with Timo the Hutt. So fearing, so we did end the session on somebody doing an astrogation check, I believe. And so who's the pilot here? It's Manon, right?
Yeah.
So you see on the Navi computer, there's several coordinates already there, and there's Ryloth, right, which you're aware is where your ex is currently. You don't know where at on Ryloth, but
Yeah.
that's where also treks, his recent trip from with the Great Fang, he came from that planet to here. Then there's also Kashyyyk, which is the Wookiee home planet, and then there's Kessel, which is where the Pike Syndicate is located. Well, they have mines there where they mine spice, but you have like a limited time before like the Imperial Lieutenant Herkin calls in X-Wings to attack the ship as you're leaving the planet and going into low orbit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna make you do a check, right? I just want you to pick a planet, and we'll go from there.
I actually wanted to have like a conversation with the crew about that. So I want to first find a safe empty spot in space, like kind of with nobody, far away from every other ship. And I'm gonna put it on autopilot. I'm gonna look around and see if anywhere there's a bottle of alcohol saved.
Oh
I'm
Jesus!
gonna, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna go to this table that we have right over here. I'm gonna put it there, make everyone sit around and be like, all right, so now that that's done, what are we doing next? Obviously,
for
we in
space
this
right now?
together. Yes.
Yeah. We're skipping over
Mhm.
this. We're skipping over the space battle, Gerard, just because it's been 3 weeks and none of us remember all that. So we're saying, thanks to your amazing pilot Manon, you were able to like actually get out of there. She was able to set the coordinates before like there was any serious trouble and get to like a safe spot, a safe area in space that's kind of secluded, right?
I'm thinking like on like the Millennium Falcon like hides on like an asteroid or something.
Yeah,
Doesn't
what I
that
was
happen?
thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna find like a big asteroid or something. I'm gonna try to find like another side of it and either hover or be able to like anchor to it.
Yeah, anchor
Enough
on like
for
the dark side of it.
Yeah, basically enough for us not to be noticed. Not for a long time. I'm not looking for something that can be, um, not for a long con, let's say it like that, but something that we can maybe for an hour just communicate, cooperate, and make a decision what are we doing next.
I forgot one thing also in the chat. Can you all click on
did.
on that
On what?
in the chat? Yeah. And then Onyx.
Wait, can I put what in the chat?
And there's a thing that says click here to roll the destiny pool. I just need to click on it. And Foundry, yeah. Sorry.
Oh, Condry. Okay.
Yeah. I realize we're on Twitch, so that might be
I also looked at the
confusing.
chat there, and I was like, what should I click in the chat on Twitch?
Okay. 3 dark side and 2 light side points. Okay. But yeah. After some fancy maneuvering, you two gunning, you take out these couple of X-wing TIE fighters, and Manon manages to just speed out of there and find like a lot of debris field, right? And it's just like these floating garbage and ship parts, and even like a big enough asteroid for you to land on and hide for a bit.
Yeah.
You do notice there's kind of like alarms blaring on the ship. The Navi computer and stuff are the languages in Trandoshan, and there's kind of like this disgusting smell. But you ask everyone else, what were you asking again?
Well, first of all, looks like we are in this together. Looks like we have to stick together for quite a long time.
Fuck.
I agree, but this is where we're at right now. I'm gonna also pour a cup, like a glass, whatever I'm gonna find there, of that alcohol to everyone. In my opinion, in my character feel, it's our team building exercise happening there.
Yeah.
And
Greta
well,
will enthusiastically partake.
I think it is time for us to decide what are we doing next.
Yeah, so like when I pick up my glass, I'm gonna say, I'm glad like we're all drinking together, because if Manon has more to drink, she might lose this ship too.
Oh, I might lose your alive. You know. Although
And
that
that's why we're
might not be that bad of a loss. I'm gonna
Whoa.
take. I'm gonna.
the Wookiee would miss me.
Whoa.
Okay.
I feel like we're gonna have like a kind of sibling love-hate relationship. Like, I'm ready for this. For this dynamic. Let's fucking go.
From Stego's point of view, it was a job well done, and then
Oh,
next
yeah.
thing you know, he got a call saying the ship is gone. I was like, wait
Yeah.
a minute.
I will say the ship itself that you're on, you are also aware that it had some repair parts from your ex's ship. We're gonna say it was called. I wrote
have a
down.
name, I just
I
don't
wrote down
remember.
Spice Girl for the ship. That was the name. Yeah.
That's gonna be the name. I'm good with that.
Yeah. So there were like parts from that ship on here used as repairs. So at some point, right,
But
Trex.
how long passed? Like, how fast were they able to fucking do that?
What do you mean the repairs?
Not just repairs. Like, how long passed since I lost the ship, and now it was like, oh my god, they already stripped the whole ship of the parts and repaired other ships with that. That's actually kind of respectful.
I'll say. I mean, it's like a chop shop works quick, right?
Yeah.
I'll say it was around 3 weeks at most.
We were in prison for 3 weeks.
You weren't imprisoned. You
Yeah, I
were.
didn't think we made it to prison. But we were like.
You were in hot water for 3 weeks before Timo's like, you know what? It's time to do something about it, and that's where this comes. This all happens.
Gotcha.
Right.
Probably would have just gone straight to death. It sounds like we just skipped the prison stuff entirely.
Yeah.
So I guess to be somewhat solution oriented, I guess I'll ask the party, what's the goal? Are we going to go on the offense, or do you want?
So hold on, I'll repeat again. You have on the Navi computers, there's 3 locations already locked in. Right? You guys can try going off on your own to another place. There is you did steal the ship before it was fully repaired, right? There's still some issues with it. There's also, like low fuel. There's something on the ship that's really smelly.
Yeah.
You can look for. Trex had used this ship on a previous visit on Ryloth. He just came from there. But as for the Navicomputer, there is coordinates for Ryloth, Kessel, which is kind of an asteroid where they mine spice. The Pike Syndicate mines it, which Manon and Stego, right? You've had a run-in with them, stealing from them, so that's probably not a good idea for you. There's Kashyyyk, which is the Wookiee home planet, right?
Not a
but
good idea
but
for
Stego,
me being a Trandoshan.
but remember,
Yeah.
being here on the ship, last time you found Wookiee pelts, right? And Trandoshans, maybe not you, but there's a culture of hunting Wookiees. But the planet itself is also heavily Imperial occupied, right? There's like very strict security there. And then there's Ryloth, which is kind of like there's an Imperial presence, but it's not anywhere as strict as Kashyyyk. But there's also, kind of like it's kind of a backwater almost in this period. But that's also where Coco Squanda is. You know that much.
Coco Squanda is Manon's
X.
ex.
Whose ship I fucked up.
Yeah. What else is on Ryla? I should know this because I'm Greta and she knows everything. But let's see.
Yeah.
Ryla. I'm sorry.
You can give me a outer rim check, actually.
Oh wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah, and you have 5 dice there.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
Ooh.
she knows what's good, even if I don't. Okay.
I'll say just 2 purple.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Nice. No, it's not nice. I thought it's nice. I don't know how to. I don't know how to fucking. I don't know how to read this dice yet. I was like,
I don't know how to read
lot.
this.
You rolled a lot of advantages, but only 2 successes, and they were canceled out.
So the tree says,
Yeah.
I see.
The ones with the wings are advantages. No, you rolled no successes.
Yeah,
It's
all
all
advantages.
advantages.
That's hilarious.
What the fuck?
Okay. So I'll say this.
Can I ask you a question about dice?
Go ahead.
So looking at the dice, it says their advantage is 6, but they're like 8 do the threads like cancel them out?
I believe so. I could be wrong.
Okay.
It's been a while since I read the
Right.
thing, but they can be canceled out. I know that. I just can't
Mhm.
remember if the I think that's oh wait, no. Threat, yeah, threat does cancel out
Mhm.
advantage. You didn't roll any
Nice.
you just didn't roll any success. That's why you failed. Right? It's not like you
Yeah, yeah.
rolled failure on the purple dice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just wow.
So
Okay,
yeah.
that's wow.
So but I'll say this with so let's see.
Maybe
The
the
planet
advantage.
itself is the you know this. It's home of the Twi'leks, right? This is their home planet, right? It is kind of hostile during the day. It's very high temperatures on the surface, so a lot of the a lot of their peoples live in like large mountains. Um, but in this, there's also a kind of there's these mines called Riel mines, which it's kind of like spice where it can be used for medicine, but also for drugs. And I'll say this with your sixth advantage, you can add something if you want, or I can add something for you.
Okay, I guess you. Why don't you add something? Because I this is.
I'll say this because Trex has just came from that planet, right? You know that from his computer logs on the ship that Timo had some business dealings there. You don't know what, but there's something in there that interested him, right? And it could be the Riel. You don't know that, but that's something that like sits in the back of your mind. Also, as far as the Imperial presences, it's very kind of there is a presence, but it's like lighter. Unless if you go in there and start shooting up, you can pretty much get to the planet surface without really being having to go through much security. But it's also kind of a popular place for people, for like criminals. It's like a good crossroads.
Nice. I mean, are we trying to actually fix the problems we caused, or are we just trying to evade?
I think
dealing
what
with
we
that?
need is leverage. If we can
Yeah.
go down there and get whatever information that our hunters want, maybe we can sell it to Pike Syndicate and get some type of protection. We need protection from someone. We can't have both of them trying to kill us.
Did we, by going and doing that whole operation there, and being able to actually steal and smuggle spies, did we see any information? Did we find any information that might be useful or like trade worthy?
Are you saying from before, like in like your backstory, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you would probably see that before I would. If I was, my job was mainly protecting you.
I'll allow
Well,
you to
that's
use
fine.
Streetwise or even Survival if you want, and I'll put that at 2 purple.
Okay, I have like the same.
I'll add a black dice though because your goal was to steal something, so it wasn't necessarily for intel gathering.
Onyx, do you want to roll this one or?
So whoever
I
has
think I
the
probably
higher, so hold on.
I
Whoever
probably
has the hold on, Onyx. Whoever has the higher skill, right? He determines how many dice there are, and the lower skill determines how many of them are yellow. That's how assisting works.
I have one yellow dice.
I have one yellow dice and 3 dice altogether.
And you? How many?
Two dice.
In
Two dice?
altogether.
So it'll be 3 dice and 2 of them are yellow.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I'm gonna do streetwise, then 2 yellow.
I could be I'm just saying I could be misremembering, but we'll worry about that. I'll worry about that later, and I'll correct the rule later.
So it's still gonna be altogether 3 dice, but 2 of them are gonna be yellow, 1 of them are gonna be green.
Yeah.
And then what else am I adding? You said 1
2
black?
purple, 2 purple, 1 black.
Got it.
And you remember you have. There you go. Okay.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay. Yeah. Look, you succeeded. Nothing bad happens. So let's see. There is a mine on that planet that Timo's very interested in. He wants to take control of it's a real mine owned by this kind of small group of Twi'leks, right? Um, they outright own this mine, but he's been harassing these Twi'leks with his own people, right? The Pikes haven't interfered, but they've been watching it because they want to see how this plays out. Because while the Empire doesn't really interfere with what's going on with that, they do honor any kind of like land deeds, right? So the Pikes, I'll say this: they are interested in acquiring the land deeds in a way that doesn't anger the Hutt cartel.
Yeah. Is it possible for us to find another side that is interested in acquiring those mines as well? On the
Maybe if you go there.
Yeah, on that planet that we go into. And listen, if we get a bigger fish to be on our side, maybe that's when I don't remember his name. Hut.
Timo.
Timo. Timo the Hutt is not gonna be. It's gonna become a small fish for us. I want to teabag Timo. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
You want to teabag Timo? I want to see if something works. Hyperspace. Quick jump. Give me a second. So yeah. So do you have a planet you want to go to in mind? Do you want to go to Ryloth then? That's where you have like the most intel, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
We might also be able to find some medical attention or some medical shit for Tendar. Wait, Tendar? No, Tendar's Darcy's name is the other.
And the other, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. What's the?
I can't remember.
It's
Yundar.
Yundar. Yeah. It was way too similar. I wonder if this works. Yeah. And then it just kind of, yeah. And then bam. Does it show the map? It shows the map. Okay, perfect.
It flashbang me.
It flashbanged you, yeah.
It was loud also.
What is Crate Fang?
Oh, that's a cool looking.
Crate Fang is where you are.
Oh, whoops.
I'm moving you to. So this is the planet of Ryloth, right?
Like Minas Tirith from Lord of the Rings.
You know, I see it now. There's this place called Nabat City. This is like the major city on this planet, right? Ever since the Empire kind of like has taken control, they're trying to basically work them in their own minds or whatever. They've had battles on this planet, and it's just kind of scurried all the people into very few cities, but this one in particular has like the strongest has the strongest like Twi'lek presence, right? So on here, we'll say you managed to land. Give me a vigilance check, Manon.
Oh. If I'll find it, give me a second. I found it. Difficulty.
I'll just put 2.
Nice.
Okay.
Damn.
You do notice, right, as you
I'm
land.
so happy I rebuilt the character because like I literally succeeded in none of the checks last game. I was like, wow, look at me, I actually succeeded at something. Damn.
I'm an active interest.
Like, wow.
So as the ship lands, the Crate Fang lands in the local spaceport, right? You can see this people getting to. It's like the equivalent of like an airport. How people they unload a plane or whatever. It's kind of like that, but they recognize your ship. They don't recognize you, but they're kind of like speaking in murmurs. They're some of them are Twi'leks, but a couple of them look, some are humans. And you see one of them just kind of takes out a data pad, right? And he starts to walk away, right?
I'm gonna walk out and with the most confidence that I can have. What's the name of the guy who owns the ship?
Trex.
Trex?
Yeah, it's like T-Rex.
Gotcha. I'm going there and I'm like, I believe my boss Trex has a little package for us left here. He said there's kind of goods that we're supposed to pick up. I suppose you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. You can just load it in. I don't really care where.
Hmm. You know what? Okay. I'll put you on the ship just so you can see. They're just a couple of humans. They're bringing on this captive. He's a Twi'lek. He has blue skinned, and he has So they have these things called lekus, which are like the things that hang from their head. One of them's it's missing. It's like cut off, right? And they bring him to the ship and they just kind of like drop him there in front of you. And Trek's right. He's still just kind of knocked out, right? You guys drugged him. It took you like
Do we
hours.
still have him with us?
Yeah, because you guys took him on the ship, right? And you put him in binders, and he was like you drugged him. So this planet's very close to Tatooine, so I'll say it was close enough that he hasn't woken up yet, right? But this is the guy that gets brought on the ship, right? And you can see he's like, what are you gonna do to me? He's like sees Trex there. So he's like,
No, we're not gonna bring him in the same place with Trex as we're not dumb. Oh my god.
No,
What?
I'm just saying that the people on the port, they recognize your ship and they just dropped him in the cargo hold. This is the cargo hold you're in. And I just remember that Trex was left somewhere where there was space.
Yeah, we're not gonna put him in cargo knowing that people going into cargo.
We should have secured him in the medical bay or something.
Yeah, like in the toilet, so it's also adds like insult to injury. I don't know.
Okay, you put him in the medical. You put him in the medical bay. Yeah, like he's banged up though. He's hurt, right? He's obviously kind of nervous. He sees like 5 people, and two of them are Trandoshans, and one's a Wookiee, right? He doesn't know anything about the Wookiee, but Wookiees are strong and tall.
Why are we here together? Probably as well. Like
You know what? I would say let's put Trex in the medical bay. So also, if he wakes up, we can also say that he got so drunk he became violent. So he hired us to help him. So we binded him so he doesn't hurt anyone.
Works for me.
He is bound. Yeah. He is bound.
Yeah.
Something tells me that won't work, but we'll see.
What do you mean?
He got so he was drunk when you ran into him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But okay, so this guy's name is Ba'ura. I'm gonna type his name. Yeah, Ba'ura Ba'an. It's a very typical. So like the last name is like their Twi'lek clan name, right? The Ba'an clan or whatever. But he's like, what does he say? He says, "What do you want from me? Are you taking me to Timo?"
Do you want us to take you to Timo?
So, you can torture me all you want. I'm not giving up our mine.
Oh, the mine on the planet that I don't remember the name of?
Ryloth, yes, that one. Yeah.
Ryloth. I'm just gonna say it like, the mine on the Ryloth?
Yeah. So like he says
I'm vaguely also gonna give him like specific details. It's like, oh, is it the mine that's like right next to those like 2 trees and has that, and like Timo is really interested in?
So you do know that a Trex came from this planet, right? And it was about that mine, right? So he says, "Who are you? What do you want?" Right? He's like, is he gonna torture me like the other one did? He's looking at Stego.
I'm gonna take Stego's hand. I want to walk out of that room. Like Stego,
I'm already feeling off by you taking my hand because that's the trust issues I have.
I know, and that's why I did it. And I'm just gonna go like, how good are you at aggressive negotiations?
I mean, you don't have to use coercion. You can use brawl. I mean, get creative with it. Yeah. You can hurt someone if you want to.
I'd say I'm pretty good at it. I need to be.
Can Greta try something? So you guys left the room. Greta,
yeah.
This is something I'd probably have to roll for since I personally don't have this knowledge, but you said the Ba'an clan is like a big, like a presumably
No,
like
no.
a well-known clan.
No, he's not a. They're not a large clan, right? They're fighting to protect his mine because
But,
they're.
like, is there information about this clan that Greta might know, or maybe Greta just kind of like is using
Maybe
that
the
to,
fight,
like, learn a little bit
within
more
the
about the clan.
mine.
What's that?
You might know, like maybe the fights happening within the.
Yeah, like she might know
the
like a
clans
little bit about the situation on the planet politically.
Yeah.
Okay, so give me what's something specific you're trying to find out?
I guess it would be maybe her first trying to like show off that she knows a little bit about already like the mine and politically like and about his family. So she just like look at how much I know, but also I think she is trying to figure out what the situation is in a little bit more detail besides just Timo wants this mine and you got beat up. So like I guess I'm just trying to get more information out of him without coercion. Kind of just like trying to engage him in
Get on his good side.
Sort of. Yeah, a little bit, but not by necessarily being nice to him. Just by like,
I know you. You know
that I know about his like culture and his planet. And that,
Okay, so you're in this room alone with him, right?
Yeah.
He's like, I haven't seen you before.
I haven't seen you before.
You know, he's still kind of nervous, right? But you're also shorter, so that seems to calm him down a bit. You also don't really look threatening, right? You're a brainiac type.
Yeah.
I'm a little rodent.
You're a big brain. That's what you are.
Big brain.
Yeah.
I also imagine you like looking at him, he's just standing there, you like a little nose just like twitching like yeah.
It's like, if you get me out of here, I can pay you. Like, you don't look like you'd take my other Leku, which is his little tentacle looking thing.
Yeah.
He's like, but you can give me give me an education check. I'm gonna use a dark side point and make it 1 red and 1 purple.
Okay, so I just upgrade difficulty?
Yeah, 1 time. Okay. Yeah, no bad stuff happens. You succeed. And what did you want to learn?
I guess just what the current situation is. Like, is ownership of the mine being disputed?
It's not contested. It's not contested. They are being. It's like the mafia trying to racketeer, right? They're trying to pressure people into paying them. Except Timo's trying to pressure them into giving up their deed to their mine, right? Yeah. And the Pikes are watching this so they can like come out on top. Yeah, how it plays out, and then try to use that.
So I think maybe Greta first just wants to know, like, how close is Timo to seizing this deed? Are you guys actually, like, is the pressure substantial? Like, are you, like, how many of you...
Are you with him? Are you with Timo? Because he's like, he sees you on this ship, right?
Yeah, right. So
right.
He probably assumes I'm not with Timo. Timo... Let's just say I'm not on Timo's good side right now.
If you get me out of these binders, I'll answer any question. He sees that because like he's bound, right? Because he was brought here against his will, and he sees you releasing him, like just uncuffing him, as kind of like a sign of trust. Yeah.
So Greta's gonna probably like look to kind of see where Manon and Stego are.
Yeah, what are Manon and Stego talking about? Right? Were you eavesdropping? Were you talking to each other?
If I'm good at aggressive negotiations, and I said I can't be.
And you see Trex is there, kind of like groaning, like he's about to wake up soon, right in the medical bay.
Right. So I guess in that case, I'm gonna want to speed things up a bit because I don't want both of them. I don't want to have two problems simultaneously. So I'm gonna go to Uraba'an, and I'm gonna get really close to his face with my claws out. And what's the little tail thing?
Is this after you release you unbound?
Yeah, what I'm by looking is like she's kind of gonna be like,
Like if
Like if
what she
they're there. So, but Greta's gonna opt to release him because she's curious.
Yeah.
So yeah, me saying she's gonna like look to see where they are. It's not as much like, oh, she's gonna decide not to release them. More just like she's nervously checking because she doesn't know if it's the right thing to do. But then she's gonna say fuck it and do it anyway.
Okay.
About what will happen.
So as you unbound him, this Trandoshan comes running, gets in his face as you release him. He's like, whoa, 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 whoa. And then what do you do? Stago?
I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm not gonna talk about how your hands got free yet, but we're running out of time a little bit. I need a very clear and concise answer. I need you to shake your head yes or no in your ability to do that. Can you do that?
Yes. Like his voice hammers a bit.
Good. Glad. Are you with Timo or are you against Timo?
I am against Timo. What do you need exactly?
Good. I'm glad. What does Timo want from you?
He wants our mine. He's been sending goons to harass us, shoot us, torture us. I saw this ship and I thought you were them.
Very good, very good, very good. How many of you hate?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
I put my hand up to kind of like stop.
Greta.
Yeah, to stop Greta. Like, approximately how many of you hate Timo and are possibly willing to act against his wishes?
Well, we've been fighting.
Do not lie.
We've been fighting. Everyone we're a small group. Only at now it's only 6 strong. Right? We've lost a lot of people to his attacks. But that including me, that's 6. And if you look at me, I'm in no shape to fight.
I can work with 5.5. I need what the fuck is his name again?
Baura?
I need what the hut.
Timo?
We don't like him either. Yeah, we need what Timo. We don't like him either, but we need a little bit of lead. We need some extra forces to be able to take him on and or get some protection from him. If we can get it for us, maybe we can get it for your mind.
Are you suggesting that we then get the deed to the mine? Are you suggesting that that's the leverage that
Yeah, what are you trying to accomplish here? Are you trying to take over the mine? Are you trying to
Or are you trying to
attack Timo and kill him?
I'm trying to get the leverage, whether it be the deed or maybe just team up to show that we're too much of a problem for Timo.
Okay.
The deed could be the thing that we get out of it, or it could just be just enough of just like fighting force in
I'll tell you straight out. He's not going to give up. He's not going to give up his claim to this mine.
Yeah, that's fine. But if we fight here enough and Timo gets his eyes on here, we can then just leave. Timo thinks that we're still here, and then we can just disappear and fuck off and do something else. But if we have just some bit of information or some bit of like maybe whatever the metal of the mine produces, go to Pike Syndicate. We need allies, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because right now we're by ourselves.
Okay.
So I'm putting a little bit of the fear of God in, so I can get very quick answers before Trex wakes up, and then we can go back to him, and then I don't know, maybe slit his throat.
Okay.
Just in case this is happening, I'm gonna go to medical bay to Trex.
You can see he's kind of like groaning. He's not quite awake, but it's almost like whatever drug is starting to weaken, and now he's like showing signs of consciousness.
Well, I want to look around for a sedative in the medical bay so I can, put him back to sleep.
There's like the equivalent of anesthesia you can find.
Yeah,
Not much.
like that.
Not much, but there is. You also know, I'll say this because you know Stego. Trandoshans, they have really strong healing capabilities. Oh, hold on. I'm being raided. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. We are doing some Star Wars roleplay. These are my players. Dirty GPs, they were playing... What were you playing? You were playing... Oh, they were playing Mass Effect Andromeda.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow.
They are the biggest... Oh, I love the Horn Synestia.
Thank you.
And, yeah, Dirty GP really loves Bioware. They're excited for Dragon Age Veilguard. They're really cool. And
I think 30GP is rated before.
yeah, they have. Yeah. I like their channel. Let me shout you out. Dirty GP. I know you are.
I'm so scared about next Dragon Age, but I feel
Oh
like I'm
yeah,
gonna play
she
it.
just played the entire Kingdom Hearts franchise too on stream. The whole
Oh
thing.
my god, I'm
Shit.
so sorry.
Even like the mini ones, even like the.
I
movies?
think so, right? Yeah. You did. Yeah, they did. I watched a lot of it.
Well,
Not.
probably the entire year of your life. Like,
That's a lot. Wow.
But yeah, welcome in.
mobile games.
Wow. That's
Like,
And they watched the long video movie one. Oh yeah, PowerPoint. Oh yeah, GP's the one I look. Melee, I've mentioned you before. I was like, this is the person who makes PowerPoints, and that's why I liked your. That's why I first followed you, because you made a PowerPoint like Dragon Age politics in Orzammar.
Oh, that's so cool. Oh, fuck, now I wanna go back and
She's
replay.
also the one who loves Interview with a Vampire, the show. So yeah.
It's on Netflix. Netflix. It came out yesterday on Netflix, so all of you fuckers got
Oh
to
yeah.
watch it.
Melee, she wants me to watch it really bad. So
I want everyone to watch it really bad.
I'll just say this: Synestia here is the one who she runs Vampire the Masquerade. So if you want to talk vampires, and anything vampire related, that's the person. But yeah,
I love my vampires.
everybody, welcome in. There might be a little bit slight, I don't know, not torture, but there's you're drugging somebody.
He's bad. He deserves it, so it's okay.
Yeah. They stole the ship, and yeah. But okay. So you find like the equivalent of anesthesia, but you're aware that Trandoshans, right? They have really strong healing capabilities. This isn't something that's going to keep him down for long, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if you hurt Trandoshan, they can heal a lot faster than the average person can, right?
Yeah. Okay, what do I think can keep him there for longer?
Oh no, you have binders. You can easily lock them up.
Not
There's
just binders, I mean, like,
there are
medically, like,
medically. I mean, you do have a very big brain person here, right? Greta can try helping you,
Yeah, we
Should I
don't
look-
mix alcohol with a
or you can give me a medicine check, right, to find
I
something.
want to look around if there's like a like IV drip. Maybe we can put like a sedative drip in him like for, I don't know, 24 hours or something like that.
Okay, this is less for effectiveness and see just how much you find. So you're gonna give me a medicine check, right? I'll add a dark side point, and I'll add 2 purple. It'll be 2 purple and 1 black. Oh well, 1 purple, 1 red, and 1 black.
And I flip light and
No, because I flipped the dark side, so you can't.
So
You gotta-
which one is gonna be
Can you
2
still-
purple? Oh my god,
Can
the
you
music
still
is so
ask?
loud.
I mean, you can have somebody help you, right?
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
I can help because Greta has solid medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely asked.
So Greta's uncomfortable with the conversation happening between Snigo and this poor Twi'lek, so she's gonna she's scared.
She's scared. So Manon, what's your medicine? Your medicine is 2. So
I have 5 green die.
so you can add 2 blue dye because she has no yellow, right?
Two green dye?
Yeah. So Greta will make the roll.
Okay,
You're
got it.
assisting Manon, but because you're assisting, you can add 2 blue dye, Greta.
Okay.
It's gonna be 1 red, 1 purple, 1 black, and we'll see what's left over.
Upgrade difficulty. That's 1 red, 1 purple, and then adding a black.
Yeah.
So 5 green, 1 red, 1 purple, 2 blue, 2 black.
Yeah.
2 blue, 1 black.
Yeah. Roll that whole dice pool.
Whoa.
That's a lot.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Yay!
You know what? There's no failure. There's no threats. You find enough to. I'm gonna say you can knock him out for the equivalent of half a day, 12 hours. Right? We're gonna use Earth hours. I'm not gonna do different hours for each planet. That's a lot.
that should be also easy thing to do. So like, do I need to roll? I want to find like simple stuff to clean up, and he like kind of like a treat. What's his name? Buddha's
Yeah, there's stim
wounds.
packs and stuff, so you can find stuff to like get him like walking normally without. He does have like a
Especially,
stick.
the thing.
Yeah, his
Or
Leku. I mean, that's gone, right? It's
yeah,
it's
but
like
there's a wound there. I want to
yeah,
treat the wound
yeah,
if I can.
yeah. You can trade it in as you're treating. He's like, he's kind of surprised. He thinks he's like, I thank you. He's what do I call you? I've never. Oh, look, Surrey bell's already working. Okay, so he's kind of surprised.
I need to just deal with something really
No,
quickly.
go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
So he like thanks you. He's like, what brings you here exactly? I've never met anyone. This ship belongs to someone who works for Timo, right? What do you want? And he looks at Stego because Stego just like was threatening him, right?
I mean, I was about to say, all right, yeah, we're cool then, because like we're pretty much on the same side.
It's
I
like
was gonna help him back up.
he's like, I there's a cantina nearby we can go to and talk further. I don't like this place. I don't like this ship.
Are we safe to be seen in public with you?
He says, I can do you have a hollow with you? And you have one.
Mr. GM, do I? Yeah.
Yes, you have one. And he's like
Do I?
he wants to contact a person of an acquaintance of his. And he just does it right in front of you. He says they can meet us in a cantina in a couple of hours. Right. He says we can go there. I don't know. Wait and bunker down, and we can talk things over. How does that sound? And he looks at everybody.
Can he come there sooner? After all, we do have a Preston Matter sitting in a medical bay right now.
He says they are gonna be coming from our small mine. That's pretty far out. They'll come here as fast as they can, but 2 hours is all I ask.
Well, that works for me. If it works for everybody else, I just kind of
2 hours.
look around at others.
Yeah.
Okay.
We drugged him for a long time.
Okay, let me see. I did actually. This is all. Okay, hold on. Let's see. So we'll just say Yundar stays on the ship, right? Yundar's healing up. They were badly hurt. You know. So you go to this well, cantina time. You go down into city proper, right? You're going into the mountain. It's just think of like India. There's a lot of people, right? You're just kind of like walking past a lot, kind of always shoulder to shoulder with a ton of people. It's very cramped. Everyone's fit into this mountain city. You walk into this cantina, and it's several floors inside, and you come into the first floor, right? You find a table, and there's in the center there's like people dancing. There's and around the rest of the cantina there's others dancing. All right. Mm-hmm. You find a table and he seats you down. Okay, I'll move there. Let's see if that worked.
Fancy.
Oh.
Party jam. There we go.
Nice.
Okay. You do see something though that catches your eye, Manon. Right? You see one of these dancers. There's like it's one area in particular kind of has like a container of water. And like the top is kind of like, open air. And in there is a Gungan dancer. Right? You can see them. They haven't spotted you yet, but you have.
Do I recognize them?
You do recognize them.
Great.
That's her ex, the Gungan. The Gungan. It's just so everyone can see. I want people to see her.
Nice.
There we
Yeah,
go.
show everybody my hot girlfriend.
There we go. That's her girlfriend. That's her ex-girlfriend. Okay.
Nice.
Oh god, should I? Okay, I'm gonna really quickly grab Greta, move with her to like another corner, and be like, okay, code red. I need your help. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why I need your help. Yeah, I was like, I don't know why I need your help. I don't think it's like you understand anything about inter I don't know, species communication, but remember one time when I got drunk and I did talk to you about my ex, and also ex that I stole the ship from, and that the ship that we lost.
Yeah, how could I forget? I'll never forget that.
Love that for you. Well, she's like right over there.
You can see people are like throwing her credits and tip money at her.
Wow.
Here's the thing. It makes me a little uncomfortable because she's like a pilot. And I think she's doing this because I stole her ship.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Yeesh.
And I do feel very bad about it now. I didn't before, kinda. I don't like when my subconsciousness comes in. I don't like feeling guilty. Can you tell me why it's not my fault? I need you to logically deduct and like help me find a reason why I did nothing wrong.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't think I can. I don't think I can intellectualize this for you. Like, you're my friend. I've known you for a long time. I appreciated that you shared that with me, but you're just wrong here. So, all right. I brought my Sabac deck. I'm trying to win some credits. Like, we can hide in the corner and hustle some Twi'lek if you want. And then
should I just come say sorry and like leave? I mean, that's a nice thing to do. That's what nice people do.
Yeah, sure, but also she's dancing and you might throw her off. So
oh, that's true. Yeah, that's.
Personally, I think the short-term solution here is to play some Sabacc with me so we can win some credits, and then you can give those credits to her and maybe throw a little.
And I can write that I'm sorry on one of those credits and kind of just like have a note there.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that will work. This way, I can apologize without actually facing my guilt in there, and this way we'll even. And that now I'm not guilty anymore. Yeah.
And we can win some credits.
That's also good. Yeah.
Solid plan.
Go team.
But you see, Manon is like full on sweating right now. Like she's like on the verge of anxiety attack. She definitely didn't think that. She definitely didn't feel guilty, as like before.
Yeah, but Aura notices. He says, "Are you okay? Do you need to get out of here? Do you need some air?"
Oh, I have allergies. It's
they sell clean air at the bar.
I'll think about it. Thank you so much. This is very nice of you. It's fine. Don't mind me. It's gonna pass once we out of here.
Yeah, it's like what's the I'm trying to what would be her what would be Coco Squana's like theme, like, you know, like a stripper has a song. What would be her song? Her dancer, she's dancing. I'm trying to think.
She is a huge fan of Gaia, so anything by Gaia.
All I can think of is that you said Gaia, and I'm thinking of that music video where Jason Statham's dancing in a Speedo.
Excuse me, what?
You don't know it?
God, yeah.
Yeah, you know? Are you Googling it?
I am, because I don't know what you're talking
about.
Amazing.
It's amazing.
So
he dances in his Speedo, and it's like super nice.
Dancer before he became actor, so
yeah.
It's like he did a background dancing, but it's so silly. It's a green screen, and he's just randomly there.
Yeah, that's what's playing. And
a dancer, a martial art, like.
Yeah. I love Jason Statham.
Gaia, Jason.
Oh no, Gaia is a different thing. Just
no, there's just a line in the song.
I see, got it. Greta's learning something new today.
But okay.
Like big popular song by Gaia. Gaia, do I remember the name correctly? It's the Galactic Star Cruiser.
Oh yeah.
That's why I was remember.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. But yeah, so it's like an hour's about to pass by, right? You've been here for like an hour, so like her hour's up. She's about to like finish her shift or whatever, and then were you going to throw in a credit now?
First, I'm gonna ask the guy that we with. I'm like, okay, so do you like come here often?
It's a common meeting ground. Yeah.
Do you know dancers around? I love this music. I don't know what's playing, but like, it gives me space quinceañera vibe.
This is actual cantina music from KOTOR 1.
Nice.
Oh my god.
And he says, "Well, I don't really come here for the dancers, but what about them?"
Just like that one. Was she like? Has she been working a while?
I don't. Maybe a couple of weeks. I don't really know. I remember them installing that water tank recently, so probably 2 weeks ago, maybe a little bit more. She seems new. She's popular.
Okay. Okay, I don't feel that bad anymore.
But
would you say she's like making good like ish money with?
if anything, the Pikes are making good money. I don't know about her. They're probably taking it from her.
I need something. I need something to feel good. Give me something. Tell me that it's a good place to work. Something. And I actually grab him by the shoulders and I say, give me something. I need to feel good.
She looks fed. I don't know. What do you want me to say?
I know that she looks fit. That's whatever.
No, he said fed. I was like, she looks like she's not hungry. That's all the first thing that comes into his head.
You look fed.
Fine. She's fed.
She actually looks better than when you guys were dating, actually.
What?
She actually looks better than when you guys were dating, actually.
I give you a glance if you say it in character. I'm like,
О, Макси-класс, твоя сила.
Oh yeah, I was saying it in character.
Но дело пахнет керосина.
She looks better than when you guys were dating.
I just like I really like so I was like, you know what? Yeah, I take a piece of paper and I write, I'm sorry, I didn't mean, and then I kind of covered it, like I scratch it out. I'm like, I scratch it out. Good to see you, though.
I'm gonna like pop in and be like, so how are you gonna apologize for ruining someone's life? Are you gonna say sorry for ruining your life, or are you gonna say sorry for stealing the ship?
And now your life is ruined because I stole the ship.
And now your life is ruined because of that.
How does Manon feel as her two colleagues or friends are just berating her with this?
Oh, she's on the verge of panic attack. Like she's not having a good time.
That's the one thing I say, and then I just lean back and I just start drinking my drink.
I write also after like I scratch all of that, and then I'm like I also write good to see you though, and then I scratch that out and I'm like fine, and I write if you need help, use our special code, whatever. So it's like something that we did that was like, you know, blink in a certain pattern, let's say it like that. So I write that. Yeah, I because I'm like credits are plastic thingies, right?
Yeah.
Like metal thingies. Yeah, and I wrap it around one of the credits. I come in and very awkwardly, like, you know, a white girl at the drag show, like when she gives like a tip, very awkwardly give it to her. Really hoping that she's not gonna recognize me. It's very hard not to fucking recognize me, but somehow for a second I'm like, maybe it's all gonna be fine.
So right now she's like into her dance. You can tell she's like working, so she doesn't notice you approach, right? What do you like? Throw the note or credit at her so she can?
She's in the pool, right? Like,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah, it's like an open tank though, so you can like throw it in there.
that I'm gonna write that stuff on my hand. I'm gonna
You don't put it on the tank. It's like Shape of Water.
Oh my God.
I was thinking more Lost, but maybe your reference would be more universal and understood.
Okay, so she's like dancing, the music start playing, and then she like notices this hand there, and you can feel like this stare down, like you can feel this intense anger washing over you, right?
I turn.
She's still dancing, but now you know she's looking at you and not say anything.
I turn, look at her. I smile. I just say, I just mouth like, sorry.
Do you know how like if you're choking or you talk in a water, like bubbles come out, like a lot of bubbles? That's just suddenly what happens, right? It's like she's cursing up a storm at you, but you can't hear it because she's underwater.
Yeah.
But you
Oh,
know it's just her really angrily yelling almost.
I forgot that she's in the water, and I was like, she's foaming at the mouth. Damn. She's that angry. Jesus.
It might be foam.
You see, I'm like, I put a hand on my hip, and I'm like, actually, at this point, I hold my hand there, and then like trying to like catch my breath as I'm like actually going into like anxiety attack, and I'm like, sorry. I was like, do you need?
She
help?
does blink at you. She does blink at you.
And
But it's just like the angriest blinks ever. It's just like very. She's like, it's like she has her eyes like really open, like you know, like she's surprised you're here first, and then it takes her a second to realize your hand.
Yeah.
But she does blink, and
I run away, grab a pen, and write in another hand, I got you a ship, and I put it there. And then I take it back, and I'm like, well, it's not for you.
Wait, does
but
Greta and Stego hear this? I got you a ship. Or do they see you write this?
I don't say it, I write it.
You write it. You write it. Okay, they don't see this then.
And then I say, well, not for you. I just got a ship. Yeah, I just... There's like, you see, I want to write more, like, I have no space anymore. I'm like, well, I put that.
Okay, so she continues to dance, right? Like 10 minutes go by, the hour's up. She gets out the tank. You know, the patrons around her are like clapping, whatever. They throw more credits, and they get out. And you know, they kind of like leave as she exits the tanks and goes backstage. She comes back like 15 minutes later. She's dried, and then she sees you at the table with everyone.
Yeah.
Does she talk like Jar Jar?
I mean, it's up to you.
No, you decide. Did you fall for Jar Jar like voice?
Make her a sexy Jar Jar.
How do you do sexy Jar Jar?
There's Scarlett Johansson voice.
Oh my god.
Like, what the hell does sexy Jar Jar?
Misa is Coco.
Misa's very angry with Yusa. What's Yusa doing here?
Give me more like sultry voice.
Oh my god. Let's see. Yusa in deep doo doo now. Yeah. It's like Yusa in deep doo doo.
Perfect. Yes.
Misa very angry with Yusa. What's your character? Mana. She didn't say your name. She says Yusa, you know.
Yeah.
But she orders some drinks for herself. And then she orders like 3 more like really quickly and downs them really quick.
And I'm like, when she orders 3, I think she ordered 1 for me, so I kind of actually like to reach out.
She quickly finishes it. And she like slams the cup down before you can take it. And she takes it out of your hand and drinks it. And then she like exhales. And she looks around. She notices you two. She says, You still have a ship?
Well, we do. we have a ship. It's not. I. Spice Girl is dead. I'm so sorry. Listen. It's your fault. You got me there. I had to do it for myself. But
She hears it's your fault, right?
Yeah.
And she's getting angry, she's starting to yell, almost not too loud, but like enough that it caused like the attention of the nearby tables. Right? You do see some people who look kind of like bodyguards with weapons. They don't have to do anything, but they seem to be paying attention to your table now. She says, "How does a?" I'm trying to think of a way that she says, "Misa working for Pikes now." Misa, this is so hard. Misa property of Pikes. This is so no. You,
Say that sentence, but you're cracking up for every word.
it's so hard. It's so hard.
Do it.
I mean, I didn't do anything for that. It's kind of on you. I don't know what happened. Like,
Is she the type to like? Let's see. She's like taking a drink a bit when you're talking. I said, "I didn't do that. It's kind of your fault." She like throws the rest in your face,
well, okay.
and she said,
I actually I take it as like a little bit of that.
"Misa was blamed." There's like a website for like Jar Jar Translator. I really want to use it.
Really used it for her character.
Let's see. Trans.
You look good though. You look fed.
Me working. This is how it's wrong. Me working per the Pikes now.
You can drop it whatever you want.
No.
No.
You know what I can do right now? I'm gonna resubscribe to your channel just so you continue doing that. There you go.
It's a you fault. Me was playing per the stolen spice.
Once
Oh, look at that.
the Sith will rule the galaxy.
Well, well, that's my friends. That's Greta and Stago. They really nice. I think you might like them. That's Coco, my good friend. You go. Wait. I can. Do they? I was like, do they? And it's actually like all of a sudden you hear like her tone changes a little bit. And she's like, "Do you belong to them? Don't you fucking use the goddamn translator to answer me."
I don't use it.
No, I'm like, use it.
You know what use it, yes. I want it to come naturally.
Okay, okay, okay.
No, I want you at some point to be fluent in
Fluent in Gungan. Okay. Misa belonging to Pikes. Misa must stay in dancers' quarters upstairs. I don't know. Misa working the debt now.
Are you like close to repaying or like not really?
She like coughs up the drink. It's like
I don't know how much you owe them. You cannot look at me like that. I'm just trying to assess the situation.
Misa, a lot. She starts getting much louder. Misa has this, and she shows you like a tracker on her, right? Like if she leaves this place, they will know and they will come for her.
I also know that you like really hot, so maybe people like give you enough money for you to repay it in like one night. I don't know. If I had that money, I would have.
Can Greta chime in and just say,
Please do.
like,
Help.
so presumably Greta's gonna, or maybe I have to roll for this, but Greta's gonna know approximately what the value of the ship that you stole and then destroyed was. So the ship that you stole and destroyed was worth approximately 1,000 or 1,000,000 credits. So I think she's probably gonna be here for a while.
The ship that you have now, if you were to sell it, would not even make a dent, right? You stole tons, literal tons of spice, right?
Spice and the ship.
And the ship was hers,
Oh, okay.
but the spice was, she stole tons of it, and that's
Okay. Question: is it possible for us, and hypothetically, talking in metaphors, take spice and like add baby powder to it and have like out of one case make two cases? You know what I mean?
look. If you can find spice, we can go from there.
Well,
I'm
we do have
watching
someone
this
that
train
owns
wreck
a spice mine.
You
We
do.
have someone.
Do you say that out loud,
No.
or is this out of character? I'll say this. You can screw out Boura's out of his mind to get her free. That's an option, but that's up to you.
Alternatively, we could just take some spice from his mine, cut it with space baby powder, and sell it to try and make some
Enough of a dent to free her. That's the problem, right?
Yeah.
This isn't. Yeah, so that's the issue.
Well, here's the thing. We can use mine as leverage against both of them. And then also we can use mine to put them against each other. Plus, we also know the fact that we stole spies from the syndicate on behalf of Timo, knowing that we also have some kind of leverage to put them two against each other.
Awesome.
Yeah, honestly, it sounds like they should be the ones at war. They shouldn't be blaming us at all.
Well, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's what we can do.
No, but you're aware of this. You learned this, Greta. The Pikes don't want to be at war with the Hutt cartel, right? That is,
That's not no.
they are an actual government, right? And they don't. The Hutts do control actual planets as a government. They don't want to fight because
Yeah.
this would be an expensive battle. It's like, it's like any criminal. They don't want something to get in the way of
Yeah.
profit, right? This.
Yeah.
If they were small timers, maybe they would just go out and kill them. But a Hutt's not a small time.
Yeah.
Maybe Timo is, but you'd have to, that's up to you to go through and find out, or see how that plays out.
If we can put them two against each other, and we can be kind of an informant for both of them, maybe they can destroy each other, like, or weaken each other enough
That we
to.
can leave safe.
Yeah. Oh, I can hear you.
Sorry. We probably would need someone that isn't on Timo's shit list to be that go-between.
You do have Trex.
We have Trex. Okay.
Let's see if we can convince Travis.
Yeah, we have to see if we can convince him. Apply leverage. Sounds like Una? What's the guy's name?
Baura.
Baura. Is Baura here with us?
He's with you at the table. Yeah.
Wow, he must look gnarly.
You can mouse over him. You can see.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
He must look.
Okay, well Greta's thinking to herself like, I really don't see how we could pull this off without screwing Baura, but maybe that's okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we can find a way.
Mm.
Here's the thing: if two of the faction are fighting like each other enough, they no longer have enough power to actually fight for the mine.
Hmm. Well,
It's about
we-
changing their priorities, and once their priorities are changed,
so you're saying we should trigger some kind of other conflict between the Pikes and Timo?
well, we
Or-
do know a leverage. We do know that we were hired to steal spice,
Right.
which we did, and I'm pretty sure he has some kind of evidence that we did. But if we come and we say that's who did it and that's where he keeps it, at least we might have some kind of information where it might be. And if we play our cards well enough, we can put them against each other.
That's assuming that Pikes doesn't beat us enough to take the information.
And then just
kill
kill
us.
us. Yeah.
Or just outright kill us, saying that they don't want any information from people. Because maybe word hasn't gotten out yet. Timo wants us dead.
Well, we were inside the palace. So after all, what's the point of killing us if we know information about what to do inside the palace? Where to go and where to find things.
Do we have that information?
What information exactly?
Well, we were like kept in the Timo's place or whatever.
Yeah.
And while we were escaping, like, did we see enough of the place to keep it like?
Yeah, you. I mean,
have it-
you've. I would say you've made many like, trips to his palace, right? You worked for him, so you kind of
Yeah.
came and went a bunch of times. Yeah.
Plus, we can always be like kind of a double agent for him.
Mm-hmm. And he's weakened right now because we just destroyed. Greta, I just destroyed his flag works. And
You know what? I'll say that because of the slag works,
yeah.
his production of any production of his own drug on Tatooine, it's
Yeah.
severely hampered right now,
So
which
we
is
would-
why he was so angry with you.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess he is in a weaker position. We could try and leverage
I mean,
that.
in a sense, I guess both of them are in weaker position. We
Right.
did steal a shit ton of spice from the guys.
Yeah.
Do you know who stole your ship with the spice on it?
No. I just know that it's not there.
Oh,
and
that's right. We like got really drunk and then woke up and it was gone.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
What if they took it back?
Well, then they also know that they're like they have people who know how to take that much.
Mm. I'm trying to remember. So when we were still on, was it Tatooine? Greta, when we went to the kind of like the scrapyard
Mhm.
shop. I remember I was looking for spaceship parts that could have been taken from your ship to identify if it had been stolen and then taken apart. I can't remember. Maybe it was like we found a part. It was Trex that had bought a part.
He
that
bought
was
bought some
like a hyperdrive.
there were
Yeah.
but there were also like some it was taken out of your old ship.
Right. Okay.
Out of Coco's old ship, right?
That had all the spice on it.
Yeah. You don't know if they'll he took the spice, you have no idea. Oh, but in some way he was able to take a part from that ship and had that put into his.
Wait, so we should just be asking him what happened to this.
Yeah.
Like, we should definitely go back and wake him up because he might at least have information on what happened to the ship.
It just depends how hard it's gonna be to get that information out of him.
I mean, we now have control over his ship and
That's
could
true.
just like shoot him off into space if we wanted to. Like we have his ship now.
That is always
But-
a possibility to consider.
So we should just ask him. That seems like the
Sounds good to me.
straight move.
Do we have enough fuel to fly off in space and put them in like the, I don't know, like the garbage chute?
I can make
I'm
it
pretty
work.
sure, yeah.
I'll say
Also
this.
Pretty sure.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm also pretty sure that Greta can like find a way to open the chute and make him like hold on his dear life for a while
Yeah.
until he gives us information.
Yeah, I could come up with something for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let my creative juices going.
So I'll say this. Ba'ura's contact, he gets a separate table, right? He's like leaving you to talk to yourselves, right? His contact is there, a Twi'lek woman. And do we want to take like a 5-minute break? It's been like 90 minutes, and I would
I
really
need
like.
some water, yes.
Yeah.
That would be lovely.
All right. All right. So we'll be right back, everybody.
Ooh.
back.
Oh, Chromie, I want you to know one thing. Camilla said that you were dick.
For what? Also, hello, we're
So-
back, everybody. Like a foo foo.
When
And-
she asked me what happened in the game, and I said I'm having. She's like, "How's game?" I was like, "I don't know." My character just almost had a panic attack because Chromie sold my ex-girlfriend into sexual slavery.
No, they are a dancer. They're not doing anything like
Oh, my
that.
bad. I'm sorry. They're erotic dancer. Oh, that changes.
Also,
so much.
Jay
Sexual
Danger,
worker.
thank you so much for gifting a sub to 30 GP to Melee. And
Yes,
I
Jay
think I
Danger,
s-
thank you so much.
yeah. Yeah, welcome in everybody. I see other people I'm lurking. Appreciate it. Whoa, why is my throat?
Whoa. he's
It's like
that
it's like
touched, right?
cracking. Yeah, I'm that touched. You screwed her over so much. She's been forced to be a dancer for the Pike Syndicate in this terrible cantina that's very much under guard by the Pikes.
I
mean,
also was like,
she's enslaved now, basically. Is
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
You know how in Star Wars Jabba would put like slave collars. They put like slave
yeah.
anklets or whatever, bracelets.
oh yeah, like Coco's no, Manon is not pissed off. Manon is the ex-slave herself, so she's like really pissed off about that situation.
Oh, is she? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
Yeah, she escaped slavery, so that's why.
But Ura says, so are you headed off? My contact just got her. She's her name's Nin, and she like waves over. He says, so you look like you're getting ready to head out. Kogo says, Misa.
Actually before that, I'm gonna turn to Kaka and say, I don't think you should be seen with us there. I don't want to get you into trouble. And then I look at her and I'm like, into more trouble than I already got you in.
Misa will retire to Misa's quarters, and she like tilts her head upstairs. Yeah. I was gonna say, and Yaya's there too, but no, she's not. She's not a dancer.
Yeah, I should ask, like, I should ask and be like, how's your sister, yeah? I'm just gonna, like, before she leaves, I'm like, I'll get you out. I promise. I don't know how. I'll figure something out. It's yeah.
You can see as she's walking up, right? There's like up the staircase, and it's like a swirly staircase. She's just walking up and up. You can see like it's like this Pike is like lording over everybody, and she goes to his side, and she's like standing behind him.
Oh, Chromie, by the way, on your stream, you are on just our cameras,
Oh,
not
okay.
on the game.
There we go.
Wait, am I quiet?
Is she quiet still, Dorker?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, supremacy. I mean, I moved Mike closer to me, so maybe that's gonna help. But yeah.
Okay, but yeah, but Ura says,
Wait a second. What?
"Oh, Moonlaw's even more quiet. Is it Dorker? Everyone else is."
I mean, I can hear you guys great over Discord, but I don't know, like.
I can hear all
But
of
the
you.
volumes are only like you can set them.
I have the volume mixer up really loud. Let's see.
My mic is turned up all the way.
If Mercutio or Brian or Jay Danger are there still, they can let us know. I appreciate that. Everyone's much quieter than Chromie. Okay, that's so weird. We were just fine too. Hold on.
Yeah, I just listened to the stream, so it sounds like it just. God damn, I can hear myself. Like everybody's everybody's quieter than you.
Okay. How about now?
Is it fixed?
I just put
Is it fixed for all
everyone.
of us?
Not anymore. That's so weird. Great. Okay, great. There we go.
Yeah, sounds
Nice.
good.
All right.
Chromie just doesn't care for us to be heard. He's like, it's
No.
my stream. It says right there, twitch.tv/DM Chromie. It doesn't say there /Lil Mula. Everybody should just listen to me.
It does say your names, by the way. It does. Star Wars Wit.
Yeah, but that's not the link. Because you're like, it's my channel, my rules.
But there is, but now, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I haven't done anything really except raise their volume on Discord.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
I don't know. If it's not gonna get better, maybe like make yourself quieter and make the whole stream
I'm still muted
sound
on
louder.
make myself quieter.
Oh, you can also, you know what you can do also? You can go on Discord
Pop something
and for the desktop audio, add filter gain. And just, you're gonna make it even louder.
Give me a second. So Discord where?
Discord, when you see your sound, whatever, like the audio tracks or like audio levels, there's gonna be like three dots. Click on that. There's gonna be filters. Click on that. On the left side, cut it. Why do I remember everything by heart? On the left side, there's gonna be filters that you can add. There's plus. Add. Click on plus. There's gonna be gain. Add that, and then in the gain you can go a little bit higher.
Nice.
Yeah, for some reason, because like I guess I had so many troubles with Mike. I remember all of this shit by heart. Jesus.
Finally, thank you, Dorger.
Why didn't you say anything, Brian?
Alp. Okay. Is everyone good? Can you hear everybody?
You just
We
make
can
it
go down the
louder
list.
You so welcome. Yes. Misa, thank you. Yeah. Let's continue, and then we'll see.
Dorka, I'm so sorry you missed Chromie's sexy Gungan voice.
Yeah, you missed it. It was so good. Now my throat. I'm talking differently somehow. I don't know what happened. It strained my vocal cords.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, see, like talk lower, add some like vocal fry. We're gonna get more viewers for you. Let's go. Let's do TTRPG thirst trap with DM.
Okay, so yeah, you guys wanna go threaten Trex, and Baura says here's my contact. Her name is Nim, and she like waves over to you. She says, "Well, you look well. So, two of you look like you know how to handle yourselves." She looks at Greta and says, "I'm not sure about you though, but."
Hey, Greta can't
I have the
fucking
best
handle
brain
herself.
here. So fuck off.
Yeah.
But she says,
Really angry about that.
Baura tells me you released him, so maybe we can work together, right? So
Sounds like a good idea.
yeah, what do you three want exactly? Like I'm not under any impressions that help comes for free or cheap.
Freedom, a ship, and
Allies.
I look at two of you to see what you guys want.
Allies, safe haven, contacts.
Well, I can give you two of those. Safe haven and contacts. Oh well. Allies. We'll see how you can help us first. Was it?
I mean,
what do you need? What do you need? Some.
Laura
What do you?
already said you only had about
Only 6 of us. Yeah.
5 to 6.
Yeah.
So realistically, I wouldn't necessarily say we have to guard proof ourselves. I think there's a high chance that if most of you were in the situation that we were back on Tatooine, you'd be killed.
So what's the situation on Tatooine you have?
We escaped like Timo's palace. We
Timo.
stole one of his ships, and we opened up the hangar. We fled.
Did that trouble fly you here?
No, we lost it.
She didn't seem convinced by that, especially since you're here asking for like help and
I mean, I'm
contact.
pretty sure if Timo sees us, he's not gonna go and grab tea and drink with us. But I don't see anyone's actively looking
Exactly.
for us over
Hey,
here.
You see any guns here pointed
Greta-
at you?
Greta's gonna say, like, I was able to scramble their something technical. I was able to scramble our location, and I don't make any mistakes. There's no way that they followed us here.
Okay.
Stego's gonna make like one little like face of just like, don't make mistakes.
Look, Timo didn't understand my vision. If he had just given me a little more time.
She's like, right now we have some of Timo's guys attacking us. We don't know where they're holed up. Says that's our biggest concern right now. You want safe haven? We can provide that. You want contacts? Well, you have us. What kind of contacts are you looking for? You need to buy guns? You need what do you want exactly?
Ship parts.
Ship parts. Well, I mean, you can go to any spaceport and get that yourself.
Yeah, why do we need ship parts?
Because the ship that we have, it's in disrepair.
Oh, you need ship repairs.
Yeah, it's in disrepair. And anyway, I had done these modifications to your ship that, I don't know, made the hyperdrive a little bit more efficient. I'd like to do something like that with the ship that we have now, because it's a clunker.
She says, okay, we can do that. Just so you're aware, you know, we have been attacked, and recently lost some good people recently. She says, and now we're meeting. I feel if there's trouble following you, I mean, if you anger Timo, I would expect bounty hunters. You know, I would expect some kind of trouble in the future. And that's something you're going to bring on us. But if you help us, we'll help you.
Just to clarify, aren't you already in trouble with Timo? Didn't they try and grab?
Yeah.
And you're already in trouble with the Pikes too. You're not really in a great position to.
No, they're not in trouble with the Pikes. The Pikes are watching this unfold.
Pikes are watching it, so it's Timo. That's right, because Timo's the one that had wanted to get.
He wants like the deed to their land, basically.
Yeah, so we're both in hot water with Timo.
Yeah. So what worries her is his anger at you guys might increase the more. He might dedicate more resources to this, right? So she's asking you, like, say we give you a ship part, we repair a ship, we let you rest, hold up with us. Where do you plan to go after? What's your deal here exactly?
My deal. I don't want to speak for the rest of the crew, but I really want you guys to gain as much independence as possible. And my ideal plan is to get both Syndicate and Timo fucked as much as possible.
She says,
just like a ship to work on, to experiment with. So as long as we keep a ship and I have somewhere to, I don't know, do my research, I'm happy.
I just want to go about a day or two without having a shoulder or to deal with crazy.
Okay. She so from here, do you want to go back to your ship and talk to Trex, or do you want to follow her? She's like, we can go back to our mine, well, our town. It's a mining town. Call it a New Mean. That's what she tells you. Like, we can go there. We can, or she like, that's what she can take you back to her place, right? Her people, right? But I want to know if you want to go follow her right now. They can meet you up later, or are you gonna
finish business on the ship?
Okay.
Yeah, we still need to talk to Trex.
Yeah.
Okay.
Has it been half a day yet?
No, it's been only a couple of hours. No. Yeah.
Okay, we're fine.
Yeah, like you guys can just shoot him with adrenaline, right? And bam, he wakes up. So you're back on the ship. Everything's, it just stinks on here, right? You can hear snoring Trandoshan.
First, I'm gonna turn. I was like, Stego, I think you'll be the best at it. Can you find what the fuck smells here so bad?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you're looking around.
Yeah, I'm gonna start looking around.
Yeah, you're looking around, right? You see kind of like in the cargo hold, right? There's like a give me vigilance.
Is that Gaia, Kermit?
No, that's all from that's from Jedi Survivor, the Star Wars game.
Damn it, I'm just waiting when Gaia is gonna play.
Oh.
Hello, Nightmare.
Hello, Nightmare.
Welcome.
Thank you for raiding in. And it played. Oh, thanks for the follow too. We're just doing some Star Wars roleplay. You just miss sexy Gungan time, and now it's time for a little threatening and torture. But yeah, this is Nightmare. She's cool. She likes her anime and Monster Hunter.
Oh, Nightmare, I got it. Oh, that's funny. I like it.
That took me a second.
Oh,
yeah, same.
Mula.
When Promi said it, it got me.
Mula, Nightmare is the one I told you who also like lived a block away where I was at.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Nightmare.
Oh, I remember you told me as well.
It's like right around the corner from each other. Cause
yeah, like small world.
Yeah, like a block from Chromie for several years.
Yeah, in Brooklyn.
A block from where Chromie grew up. Cute. Let me throw you a follow.
You're Cinderella to marry your Elon Musk. It's terrible. This is terrible. But yeah, and actually I could say it here. It's not your street, but yeah, I just met up with Onyx and Mula here. Like it was like such a small world. They lived. Well, she lived nearby, and
you're up in New York.
And you were too. They don't live here now though, but it's just kind of funny. Cause like I found you both. I found both your streams around like the same time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hey.
But everybody, welcome in. I'm DM Chromie.
Cries in West Coast.
Cries in West Coast. We're Tuesday night is a Star Wars RPG roleplay. This is a new game. It's still in our second session. But I've also been playing. I started Dark Souls for the first time and Resident Evil 4, which I play on Wednesdays. And thank you for raiding in, Mary. If you need to like lurk and just go take care of yourself, I appreciate you raiding in. Thank you again. But yeah, you guys are back on a Crate Fang, right? Stego, you just smell right. This is a YT freighter, right? Millennium Falcon, right? Kind of like it's the same exact model. You smell like this rancid, almost a rotting scent, but you can't seem to pinpoint where it's at, right? And I gotta put it up here. yeah. Thanks for hang around, Mary. But yeah. So you can't pinpoint where the smell is. I'll say if you're doing something that takes like concentration, you're gonna get a setback until you can find what this is. But for now, Trex hasn't woken up, right? He's still kind of knocked out from his like from the anesthesia or whatever. And you wanted to basically talk with him, right? And in the medical bay, there's you have like whatever drug you need adrenaline basically to wake him up, all right? So I'm just gonna put Yendar here because they're not here with us today, but you're all there, right? And
can we just before we wake him up, can we just clarify what it is exactly we're just to run this back just a little bit? We're asking him what if he knows anything about your ship, Menon. And
about my ship? Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. That, and then I mean, how much should we tell him about the spice that went missing? Do we want him to know, like?
Let's just ask about ship first, and then play our cards as it goes. Also, before that, I really quickly wanted to see if Greta, you can do a quick check if there are any like tracking stuff on this ship.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know what? You give me a mechanics check then, Greta.
Yes, I can do that. Hold on. What are we at for our...
You have a high mechanics skill.
Yeah, I do. I'm kind of like, maybe I'll use a light side point just because I really would not want to mess this up under any circumstances, and we haven't used one. So maybe I'll just do that.
So 2 purple and 1 black.
Okay, so that's a black. So if I use a light side point, then I upgrade the ability.
Yeah, 1 time.
So I'm going to click it, flip, and then I'm going to do upgrade ability. Nice.
Ooh.
Okay.
Damn it.
Bro.
So you will find this, right?
Okay.
It's a transponder. It's on the ship itself, right? I'll say the threat is that it's been beeping. You don't know to who, but this ship itself can hold a crew of an expected crew of 2 minimum, right? There's a pilot and a co-pilot, or a pilot and a gunner seat, right?
Yeah, we don't know who Trex was with, because...
But
Yeah.
Stego, you can give me. I'm not even gonna give you. I'm not even gonna make
I'm
this.
using light side points on this.
Okay, so Stego, you can give me. I guess I'll say education, but it'll be 1 purple for you. But you can add a blue die, but you also add a black die. So 1 purple, 1 blue, and black.
I was gonna like look around and smell again, but I can do
Yeah.
If it's education, can Greta help?
Okay, yeah. Actually, I think
So
for
what's
you,
what am I rolling through education? I guess like what am I finding out with this, or
Or-
am I gonna find out after I?
Wait, yeah, is the
Fail
education
at
for
the-
trying to figure out what is so stinky?
no, that you were asking me right about this transponder. I'm gonna give more information based
I see,
on
okay.
Stego's role.
So to use a light side, I just use upgrade ability.
Yeah, but click on the thing in the bottom right where it says light side in the 3. Click on a 3. And there you go, flips it. And now upgrade your ability. So 1 purple, yeah, there you go. Look at that. Okay.
Oh, just 1 purple. Oh, it doesn't matter. Succeed.
Oh, we got a triumph. That's like a critical thing.
Yeah.
But I'll say this. You know Trex's reputation. He has like a hunting pack. Him and 3 other Trandoshans, right? They all operate on their own ship. Sometimes one of them hangs out on his ship as a gunner, for big jobs. But this transponder has been transmitting this location for a while now. You went from Tatooine to Ryloth, and you left for 2 hours and came back. So
Yeah.
whoever this is beeping to, they know where this is now, right? So that's something you're aware of. And also, Trex doesn't like you, especially given your friendship with Yundar, right? A Wookiee, which is like abhorrent to them. So whatever excuse they have to fight you, they probably will take it. And I'll say that's the threat though. Like the threat is that the transponder's been like beeping for like 2 hours now, right? You do have a triumph though, so if you can think of something you want to do with it, you can.
Is there a way to maybe not like, I guess like use that transponder to figure out where their location is through the Triumph?
Tell me how exactly.
Like, let's say what does the transponder kind of like look like?
Isn't it like a 2-way connection?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can say that's what it is, a 2-way connection, right?
Yeah, like if
You
it's
know how
some type
like
of two-way
you know how like
connection,
the way a sonar works is it like echolocates, and then if it hits something, then the sonar that's what pings off. Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Like I take the transponder, I kind of like connect it to like some type of like map sonar kind of like device that I have.
Okay.
So like when it pings us, and like that sonar pretty much goes back to them, I can get a ping on their location.
Okay. So the Triumph, I'll say it's on Kashyyyk as of 2 hours ago, right? During hyperspace, it can't, because like hyperspace the way it works, you're basically in a different dimension. So basically, you can't
Yeah.
track someone's location while in hyperspace, right?
Yeah.
But the last location it beat back to you in response was in Kashyyyk,
Mm.
right? So you don't know if they've gone here yet. You haven't gotten like a another beep where that they're on Ryloth. So right now it seems that they're not here yet.
We can assume.
But
that
it
they're
is-
on their way.
But you can assume they're gonna come here.
So I say two options. One, we move this transponder to a location where we set up a trap, or we kill it.
We should just put it in an outgoing spice ship.
Yeah, just another ship. If we kill it, they will know that this is where we were last time, and
No.
that's where we killed it.
Yeah. Or we
But
can
if
set
it-
up a trap, so when they arrive, we can get them. We can take the shit on their ship, and we can kill the people that are searching.
I mean, 2 ships is better than 1.
And we can sell that ship,
That is also true.
or we can give it to Bahora and his allies as like
or
a sign of goodwill.
you know, or to Concord, so I don't feel so bad.
Yeah. As long as I don't.
You just need to make sure that even though we do have these 2 ships, you don't lose one of them.
Can you like let go about it one time? Who hurt you?
You
I did.
You did, yeah.
Whatever. It's not like I did it on purpose. We all went to party. Like Greta also got drunk. Why don't you blame Greta?
Because it wasn't her job.
Oh,
It was our job.
see, no, you were security on that ship. You should
And
have
I
taken
secured.
care-
She makes
No,
a
you
good point,
didn't.
though.
No,
I
you didn't.
secured. The job was done. We got the spice. You
No,
had
no,
to
no.
deliver said spice.
I had a pilot in. I landed the ship. It was your job to secure it.
You secured it.
Not, I
The
mean,
raid
where
was
is
finished. I killed the Pike syndicates that were after you. Now they're after me for a job that wasn't finished, for money that I didn't get.
it? So you saying if we got like attacked anywhere after we got like after we had a fight with the syndicate, you just would do nothing because you're like, oh, my job is done. Is that what I'm getting at?
I left because that was the part of my job. It was to assist you in getting the spice. Nothing involved with sending it back to team. I was on to my next job.
I
Well,
like-
do your next job, Jesus.
Oh, whoa. We need him. Whoa.
Do we? Greta, look at me.
I
You're
am
strong
a
and
thinker,
independent.
not a fighter.
I mean, I can try to
You can
fight.
fight.
We can do it.
Yeah, you're
If I'm
right.
if I leave, I'm taking you on dog.
Here's the
We
thing.
can't lose both of them.
Yeah.
We're
the
a
thing.
great team, but
At this point, I'm kind of scared that at some point we're gonna get attacked, and he's just gonna say it's not my job and just gonna walk away, letting us die.
at this point, they associate him with us. Like, he can't just. No, that's just not going to happen. They show up
do
and
have
he
a
just
point.
walks away. They're going to think he's still part of
Fine,
the
you
crew.
have a point.
Yeah.
We're screwed. At this point, we are screwed together.
All right, so let's just all try and.
I like
Trying
how
to-
none of you blame Timo for him lumping you all together. You just all accepted it.
Well, but Timo's just a bad guy. Yeah.
I know, but
Yeah.
it's just kind of funny though. Like,
We've accepted the fact that we just have. We're gonna if we see him, we gotta kill. I'm not gonna kill any of these people. I can sure as hell be angry though. Like,
Okay.
okay, so
be a grumpy Gil.
you are aware that Trask has like a hunting pack though. They will come for him or for you guys. For him, you don't know. I mean, it sounds like they're friendly together, right? But yeah, you know the transponder. It's like a car antenna. It's on the outside, right? You just get it. You can easily reach it, and you have Greta, who's good with mechanics, right? She can easily take it apart, without destroying it. Kind of think of like how a plane is like a black box, right? You can take it up and move it to another one, right?
Yeah.
So you can do that. But then
So,
you
two
do it.
plans. Are we setting the trap? Or are we putting this thing on a random freight that's leaving like today/tonight, and let them chase that first? But we're also pretty much setting them up
To maybe what?
to maybe be killed.
I mean, I'm okay with that. I just.
And then after that, they might come here regardless because they'll look through the ship and see, oh yeah, where did it come from?
Yeah.
I mean, once the transponder's off our ship and on another ship, how much? Actually, this is something maybe that Greta would know. How much data, like how far back a transponder can go, like how much data a transponder, because
I mean,
presumably, like,
also, here's a question.
It's less
They
about the
wouldn't
data,
know.
and more about the ship.
right.
They
But
will
also,
come
question:
back.
Yeah, the question is like, do you think like can you check? Can it store information on like what ship it was on? Because if it can't, and it just stores the history of
Just the current
locations,
location, yeah.
like they can find us, but it's gonna take them like two, 3
You know,
weeks.
I was gonna say, do you have an iPhone? But Onyx doesn't have an iPhone. You know, I'll just say I'll just use this as an example. An iPhone, right, or AirPods. If you leave the range, right, it pings out on like Apple Maps the last known location, right?
Yeah.
It doesn't identify that. Oh, it identifies what the object is. It like you left your AirPods here, bam. So if you put this on a different ship, right? Depending on how effective you want this to be, because I'm gonna make whoever puts it, like if Greta puts it, you're gonna do like a hard mechanics check, right? Because you're
Yeah, I
attaching
think
it to a different ship. You can like try and like rework the signal in a way where it's like beeping out a location, right, without identifying what the ship is. But I'll make it harder for you.
I can do that.
And obviously not work. And if you don't have access like the computer system of the ship, that makes it even more difficult.
Well, I'm feeling confident today, so.
Do it.
You have to, yeah, but you just gotta find a ship to put it on. But basically, you're good, right?
So, okay. We landed our ship. You said it was like I can't remember. So it's like in like a shipyard where there are a bunch of people that are landing their ships.
Yeah, you're like in a spaceport, like a public spaceport,
Okay,
right?
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Do we want to put it on another ship of this class, or like a different type of ship? I guess it's like, do we
Can I
want
throw a
this to
suggestion at
be-
you since you've mentioned it before?
Yeah.
You mentioned how you wanted to screw with the Pikes and Timo. You could put it on like a Pike ship too, right?
Yeah.
Let's find a picture.
Okay. Yeah.
And Coco's like sort of basically working for the Pikes, so she might have some knowledge for you too. So
also a question: are you able in quick enough time, Greta, to also replace a part on that ship, any part, with like just swap our parts? What I mean is that when the person finds the tracker, they also find like, oh, this is the part from that ship. Oh, they probably tried to strip the ship down.
I mean, it depends on the part, but I could try.
Yeah.
Assuming I have a little bit of time, it should take me. I should be able to do the transponder. I don't know. Shouldn't take me very long. But swapping a part, especially if it's actually inside the ship, or if it's something I can access externally, that will take a little more time. But I can.
Yeah.
I can do it.
okay. Do you still want to mess with Trex?
I think.
I want to go back to finding the smell before I mess with Trex.
Yeah, that also.
Yeah, Greta's gonna give a little more sedative.
Okay, you're just poking
I mean,
him.
we still have a good amount of hours left.
I know, but
yeah,
like,
you don't need to.
Okay.
It's just fun to keep sedating.
Yeah, I think Greta's just like into, which is kind of fucked up.
She's a bad doctor.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say
you.
no. I'll just say you can spend some time, like a half hour passes by, right?
Okay.
It's like this is a smuggling ship. There are like secret compartments, right? And in there's kind of like uncured Wookiee pelts, right? They're still kind of bloody and just gross, right? If Badger was here, maybe they'd go into Wookiee rage or something, you know. But
oh no.
You remember, like, on a Navi computer, there was a recent trip to Kashyyyk.
Yeah.
Right? So, these aren't that old. Right?
Can we sell them?
And that's what.
You can tell them. I mean, they're
I
like,
mean, what else? We can't put them back on a Wookiee. Like, I'm
I mean,
pretty sure
as a
it's not gonna work.
As a Trandoshan, do I know how to finish the job and like make them go from uncured to cured pelts?
I mean, to cure something, you just leave it out for it to dry, right? That's what happens.
Sure, yeah. I've never
That's
seen
really
Kulak is hot, so.
that's what it is. Curing. You dry it out and let it uh that's really it. But they're
I'm
not.
like, what the choice we have? We cannot bring those pelts back to Kashyyyk. I don't think that's gonna be a nice gift. Like, oh, I'm so sorry that your loved ones died. Here's at least their skin. Like, you can.
Yeah, you give it a proper burial, I guess.
I mean, I guess.
I feel like Wookiee, like, funeral proceedings probably require more than just a pelt, but I don't know. That might be something Greta knows. But that would actually be horribly disrespectful.
We can let the curing process finish naturally, I guess. But when Yundar wakes up, we can ask for their opinion on selling them or burying.
Okay.
I don't want to.
We could also put these pelts on whatever ship we put the transponder on, because we already want to make it seem like maybe some things
That's
were
a good
taken from
idea.
this ship and put on that ship. So we could always do that. But I think it would still make sense to cure them, because I'm assuming. Well, I don't know if there's something else that's making our ship smell, but
No,
I
it's
feel
definitely
like-
this.
Okay. So I would prefer for them to go unnoticed and not just chucked. So yeah, we should cure it and then dump it, because we still have to find a ship anyway.
Yeah, I mean that just takes time, really. You just let it get dry out on its own. It's just gross. It's the thing. But yeah, you have a actual plan now. Put this transponder somewhere, right? What do you want to do with Trex, if anything? Nothing. You sedated him more, and then
kill him.
you could.
Oh wait, but what if we just like sedated him and like left him on whatever ship we put the transponder on?
No, then he'd come back, like, find us, or at least to try to find us. I say dead, horribly maimed, or at least we wait to get answers and then we kill him. So if we wake him up, we can get answers, kill him, then move the transponder.
Okay, but I think we should wait until after we move the transponder before we wake him up, because if he has any, like, he might just be like, my friends are on the way.
All right,
They're gonna come kill you.
Is Coco still around?
Yeah, where's
Because we
Coco?
can ask Coco for where if
She's
she
in the
knows the location.
quarters.
Coco's she's back at the cantina.
Yeah.
We got to go back to the cantina.
Mm-hmm.
We had to ask Coco or maybe Bora Bond for some pikes for pike ship locations, especially
I'm
ones
dying
that
to
are
play
like
some Sabacc, so I can try and get some information that way too.
Say that again?
I said I'm dying to play some Sabacc. I wanted to play earlier, but then it got a little bit. I don't know.
I'm
Juicy.
sorry.
It's okay. There are other opportunities, like right now.
Yeah.
Things got juicy with the truck.
Are there races on the planet? I'm a pilot. I can try to do them.
There are. They're like pike run races, right? That's another way to get their attention if you wanted.
That's also true. Yeah.
Because these are like really big gambling events, right? And they run the gambling here.
Is it speeder racing or is it something else?
Yeah, it's like that. Kind of like soup racing, which is more like of a drag race, but it's still piloting mechanic stuff related.
Yeah. Nice.
You and I have a different like association with Drag Race. It took me a while.
You thinking of RuPaul?
Yeah, I was like, is it like a reality TV competition? Like, took me a second.
But basically, this is like a very the way it works is like, you just go as fast as possible, but you only have one lap to do, so it's very difficult, right? as you because it's like an obstacle course. You just try to race through in the shortest time, but there's no other laps. It's not like the last time where we had in the other session. But yeah, I mean, you can do that, right? That, and if you're good at it, maybe you can meet some pikes that way. But
That's a good idea, yeah, to keep in mind.
so yeah, and then Coco, she might know some people. Like you saw her standing
Yeah.
behind this import looking guy on, like, he was like kind of looking down on everybody, right? So that's another thing. And then Baura has his Baura and the other Twi'lek, right? They have their little mining town they can take you to.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
So I leave you to decide what's the route you want to go through.
Let's talk to Trax first, and then we can see where we can go from there.
Okay.
Talking to Trex means we might have to wait for a bit.
Wait,
But I
yeah,
guess
I
since
thought,
we
I
don't,
thought that we wanted to get
Hmm.
rid of the transponder before we spoke to Trex.
Oh yeah, true.
So we need
we
to.
still have about 10 hours,
Yeah.
roughly 10 hours, to get rid of this transponder before Trex naturally wakes up.
Because here's the thing, I want to have as much information as possible before we're
Mhm.
gonna like go and actually, you know, have negotiations or talk to
Mhm.
the Twi'lek
Yeah.
lady.
I mean, I want information before talking to Trex, because if we don't have anything for the
That's also
conversation,
true.
it might just be like a "you'll have to kill me," as opposed to a "oh fuck, they know a lot more."
Hmm.
Okay.
And then it depends who we trust more to be on our side.
I
Try.
do not trust. I don't trust Trex at all. I think we
Same.
are more adversaries than we are potential allies. I think right now we should be trying to find a pike that we can screw.
Because I'm like,
Like,
out
in
of
this
two of
transponder
them,
segment.
we drugged and attacked and stole a ship from only one. So
I mean, you didn't attack Trex. You just kind of like, you helped him walk.
Yeah, I was like, I think we need to go for the other side.
Yeah,
At least we
the
didn't do
people
any
that-
of that.
Yeah, the people, like, Trex has a lot of a reason to be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
And these other people, we have common ground.
Okay, so that's you want to go talk to Baura and his people then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Greta, do you want to play some space poker first?
I am dying to. I spent some of my credits on a sabak deck, whatever. I don't even know how to say it. So
Sabak deck.
sabak deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's ready to. Well, I guess people know that the Drawl are smart, so I don't know how effectively she can hustle anybody. But the Drawl are like.
But it's also a game of
pretty-
chance, right? It's like it's poker, really. Well, I guess counting cards, right? But
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe she'll try and. No, she's not gonna hustle people because she doesn't ever want to like. She doesn't want to like downplay her intelligence. So no, she's gonna go in. She's gonna go in talking big game and definitely winning.
Okay.
How many credits do I even have to bet?
Do you even have
I'm
many?
gonna hype you.
I have 10 credits.
You have 10 credits.
I
You
can give you 25.
Okay.
I believe in you.
You guys are pretty broke.
Well, that's why we're here. Let's win some money. We'll
Okay.
lose everything we have.
Like,
Well, does any one of us have like a stealing ability?
That's skullduggery.
I have-
Skullduggery?
I have 3 dice, 1 yellow.
Okay, that's better than me. I have 3
I have
green
stealth,
dice.
but I do not have skullduggery.
So maybe we could try pickpocketing people too.
Unfortunately, I'm just.
Or you, Manon, could try pickpocketing.
I can try. I can.
We already know that
certainly-
you're adept at stealing things. so.
Yeah. Whoa, fuck off.
Stealing much bigger things than just a few credits.
And like, yeah, hearts. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Stealing hearts, right?
Yeah, somewhere in this cantina, you can feel a pair of like eyes that are like daggers when you say that. But cantina has a lot of people. It's low light. So I'll say this will be 2 purple and 1 blue and 1 black.
Can I use a light
Yeah,
token
go
and
for it.
say I'm also coming and I'm like kind of like playing into this like, looks like you're alone tonight. Like, do you wanna? And like when he doesn't pay attention, that's what I do. So skullduggery, you said.
Yeah.
Um. Okay. Okay. What do? Can you walk me?
One
What is
it's going to be 2 purple, 1 blue and
purple?
1 black.
One blue, one black.
And that window that popped up because you use the light side point at the top,
Yeah.
put upgrade ability 1 time
Gotcha.
and then roll. Okay. The good thing is there's no threat, no despair. So I'll say this, you fail, but you have 2 advantage. You don't find much, there's no credits. This guy is broke. Whoever you're talking to, they've been throwing all their money at Coco Squanda, right? So 2
Understandable.
2 advantage though. You know what? There's like an invite and like a little data pad with an invite for a special sabacc table in like the VIP section on the 2nd floor of this place. That's tonight. Which will have much more high rollers.
But we do need money for that.
Well, yes, but you have an invite to get past like security though.
Yeah.
So there's that.
We can steal there.
And there's a way, and you know, there would also be more pikes that you can potentially talk, or other criminals to find and make contacts
Indeed.
with. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Might
Yeah,
be
let's go
some more
there.
Interesting challengers there as well.
I do want to ask though. It's 2.5 hours. It's almost midnight. Are you good, Mula, Gerard, Onyx?
I mean, I figured at some point we'd probably end sooner once we get to like something bigger.
Me too, actually.
Since Darcy isn't here.
Yeah. So I think this would be a good stopping point too.
Yeah.
Yeah, since we're at like multiple crossroads.
Hold on. What's he saying?
Oh, I wanted to ask if we can say that while we were doing all of that, Yandar was like taking care of himself and got healed.
Yeah, Yandar's having a spa day. You know, they need to heal up. They're getting
yeah.
They're getting their fur cleaned, their nails trimmed. You know,
surrounded in by the smell of the Wookiee pelts.
Yeah, they went a little bit crazy from that. And they on the way out to their spa day, they just hit Trex a little bit in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hold on, let me move to the next thing. Yeah, everybody, thank you for being here. Jay Danger, I appreciate the subs you gave out, and Sia, thank you for subbing. Everybody, we are playing this Star Wars RPG every week now on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. I hope some more of you return and come watch the rest of this group. There's one player missing, but she'll be back next week. And yeah, I should find a channel to raid, right? You know, any of you have anybody?
Let me see.
Is Dorker streaming?
No.
I feel like we should raid somebody doing a tabletop one.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't
will.
have anyone.
Yeah, I'm opening right now. No Misa time. Okay.
Misa tired.
Ooh. Someone's playing Cyberpunk Edge Runners. I'm gonna raid them. Yeah,
let's fucking go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. Oh wait, hold on. Don't do it yet. I gotta go back to your stream. I accidentally closed it. Okay.
Oh, somebody's playing Changeling. Oh, I should check this.
Is that a World of Darkness one?
Yeah. It's the Fae, like Fairies.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, that's cute.
All right, everybody.
The evil.
Everybody, thanks for watching. I'm gonna raid now. This is a group playing Cyberpunk at Red system. They're playing the Edge Runners mission kit. So good night, everybody, and thanks for tuning in.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
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 All right, let's see. Oh my god, I love